Look at the White House tonight, where President Biden is preparing for a visit to Atlanta tomorrow. The president and Vice President Kamala Harris will give remarks at the Atlanta University Center. But some voting rights groups will not be showing up. And they tell CBS 46's Sierra Cummings the two leaders are not needed in Georgia right now. And Sierra, they're not mincing any words, are they?
Not at all. Today, in an afternoon virtual press briefing, several Georgia voting rights advocacy groups said now's not the time for speeches at the state capitol. They want to see action at the nation's capital.
We need action, not more words.
It is not the time for another visit.
And right now, we do not need any more speeches.
Voting rights leaders argue the state's own groups have done the work to shine a light on Georgia's issues, arguing the greater need is now at the Capitol. It's why they won't be showing up here to the president and VP's visit Tuesday.
To actually speak to the Senate and be non-yielding, to have an LBJ moment, to say that under no circumstances will we not have voting rights legislation, that I'm going to use the full power of my office. I'm going to use the full power as president.
From the New Georgia Project to Asian Americans Advancing Justice, some local civil rights groups set the tone for a set of demands, pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, and end the filibuster. The group says Biden has not held his end of the bargain. More states passing restrictive voting laws, few election protections, citing this as an unfair advantage for Republicans, a flag on the play.
It would be like us showing up to that game, Georgia showing up to that game, and there'd be no refs. And Alabama setting all the rules, and Georgia has to play the game according to Alabama's rules. And we like, no.
Meanwhile, other orgs like Urban League will be attending Tuesday's event, hoping with their presence comes more pressure on the president.
Everything is on the line right now. If this democracy falls, where will Black people be? Where will citizens of this country be as a whole?
And as we just mentioned there, some civil rights groups will be there, but for those that won't, they say they'll listen in and then they will issue a response after. Also tonight, we learned before and during the presidential event, Governor Brian Kemp, the Secretary of State, and the Attorney General will have their own events on voting rights, all of whom have maintained that election integrity is at its strongest in the state of Georgia. Live in Atlanta, I'm Sierra Cummings, CBS 46 News.